on Friday morning. I just want to go home. I don't know where home is, but I certainly want to fucking go. Right, this place, it bothers me so. Why? Gotta give you a purpose. You gotta try and fulfill it, right? Don't be Nancy Pantsy about it. Speaking of Nancy, surprised Nancy Pelosi was not on was she on Joe Biden's pardon list, or am I just watching a little bit here? I can't remember. I don't think she was. It's amazing what people will allow politicians with power to do. Get rich off the stocks and like, hey, guys, I'm sorry. It doesn't take too much of a rocket scientist to figure out that, hey, January 6th was a planned thing and Nancy Pelosi was recording the plan. In fact, when you got two takes with Mike Pence, you got to ask yourself, was Mike Pence involved or was it just a recording of Mike Pence? I don't know. Mike Pence, he's not with God. I don't think so. Hey, Stardust. I don't hold too much faith in old Mike Pence being with God. You know what I mean? He didn't really care about those Orthodox Christians and Ukraine. He was more concerned about feeding Zelensky some more money. We need war. We need war. Zelensky more money. Don't worry, Tucker. Don't worry about those Christians. Oh, fuck. Don't pray for me, bud. Pray for Mike Pence. Pray for Zelensky. But like I tell you, your prayers can't help them, brother. All you can ask them to do is pray themselves. And instead of you praying for everybody else, Cashville, I'd like you to focus and concentrate on yourself. Because if you do that, then you can actually help others. You know what I mean? Your prayers for yourself can help others. Come to their prayers. You know what I mean? Too many people out there these days telling you they're talking to God and they're telling you exactly like it's yucky. It's yucky. God told me to tell you. I don't know. I don't trust those people. There's too many of them doing it, Cashville? But I'm worried. I don't think much of the world's with God. You know what I mean? I think you have to be with the truth. Wouldn't you agree? Wouldn't that be a priority to be with God, no matter what your religion, what your thoughts? You know what I mean? The pursuit of the truth would probably be in your best interest. But hey, but like, just think these subbies to these people are fucking people. Maybe there's some purchase bots and to make them look bigger, but they got a lot of followings. And like, I'm concerned about Subguru followers. Subguru, he knows what he's doing. You know what I mean? It's those followers that I'm worried about. Like, if they're following a guy who follows the WEF plan, well, he does tell them he would like some reduction. And well, just like every guru, he's got his specialty in the soil. He's the soil guy. I wonder if he's working with Bill Gates on the soil. I bet you there's some sort of soil guys got to come together. Hey, Cashville, like me, Bud, what do you think I need? What prayers do you think I need? Where do you not see me with God? Hey, why does it bother you so much that I just want you to acknowledge the world that you're living in, brah? Do I think some guru's legit? No, I think he should quit. He's no MC Hammer. It might be hammer time for old fucking Saguru. That's my personal thoughts, but it's up to him. You know, I can't say whether he's with God or not. I can only point out the bad people that he hangs out with. You know what I mean? You know, that's a lot of people. He's got a lot of studies. And then you go through the prosperity teachers, Kenneth Copeland, and well, you can take a guy like TD Jakes, who says, "Hey, I can be guilty of what they all say, and it don't matter because Jesus would forgive me." And people are cool with that. TD Jakes, a man of God, thinks that you can just change and switch like that. Reborn on a dime. Sorry, TG. I hate to tell you, bud. She takes some work. You got to figure out why you're a tool bag to begin with and release the tool bag and make sure you're not a tool bag again. But I, the guru, dude, he is sus. That he looks the part. That's the thing. We don't understand that bad people, they're loving people too. You know what I mean? Like, I'm sorry, Joe Biden was not running the White House as far as I'm concerned. When they said, and I've been saying it for fucking years, go back and watch my videos. Hey guys, Joe Biden's not capable of paperwork. He shouldn't be president. And now it's the best kept secret in all of mankind. Fuck, like, hey, I'm a little concerned. Like, I don't make shit up. I don't think there's paperwork saying that Obama was an American. That should be concerning to Americans. And this is where I go back to Trump, because he's the one that brought it up. And then he's the one that ended it. But it really shouldn't have been ended. Instead, he made somebody look like a fool who did their job and wanted the fucking truth. But yeah, let's get back to people who aren't going. Like, you cannot be with these prosperity teachers and go to fucking Christ, I don't think. I think you're in big trouble. I think you're trying to buy your way to heaven, and the byway is not the way. There is only one way, and that's the truth. The byway will definitely not get you there. But that's what I'm watching. Just because Biden, like I said, hey, they're all foxes pointing fingers at. Like, hey, Kamala Harris should have told the people. I mean, that should be really where you're pointing your finger. She should have been the one to say, hey, Joe's not right. Come on, guys. He's not responsible for paperwork anymore. What is he responsible for? But when you're Kamala and you got to play by the plan, well, you got to play by their rules. It was never going to be Kamala running the country if she won. Silly pants. Casual, you still watching? We should pull up this episode of Roseanne that I watched. The guy clearly says he worked with the government. They should put him in court, see if it's true. Hillary Clinton, guess what? She was compromised. She tried selling out to get stuff for herself and she got caught, and Obama knew. She didn't go down because she was supposed to be the next clown. She was supposed to be the first representative that, well, Obama got to wear his jogging pants and control the situations. Who knows? Maybe he controls Trump. It's just a big sideshow. Who knows? But yeah, the pardons. They got a B Millie on the pardon list too, eh? General Milley. Well, what do we know about General Milley? Well, according to Trump, this is not like the paperwork, the same shit that Biden did that he wasn't responsible for. I don't know what Trump ever got out of that. I didn't hear, but he did have paperwork saying that old Pete Millionaire was part of a setup, making it look like Trump started a war with Iran. Hey, poking smart. Well, I know Stardust. We seen Joe's incompetence, but nobody stood up and said, "Hey, this gong show's gone on far enough." Hey, that guy just said the paperwork. He's not responsible. But back to Trump's paperwork. Be Millie there. Why would you fucking pardon a general? Hey? It's a fucking weird, right? And then you got Adam Schiff, and you're like, why are you pardoning people that never have been charged with anything? Now, Liz Cheney, I can understand because she was part of the January 6th thing, and maybe Biden wanted to protect her because, well, he figured Trump, not being a big Cheney fan, would knock her off or something. Who knows? You know what I mean? But then we got my favorite, my personal favorite, Mr. Dr. Fauci. Dr. Fauci. Do you know how hard it is? Sitting here thinking that that motherfucker, just my opinion, you guys go do your own research and decide for yourselves. Fuck the world. With the help of Marky Zuckerberg, and Joe Biden, because Joe Biden was telling Zuckerberg what to do. And it probably had a lot to do with what Fauci had to say. You know what I mean? We don't want this is the way we want it to go down. Like, I think he's nefarious. Why would they give him a pardon? Why? But he got away with the whole AIDS thing, eh? Dudes out there putting their hands up saying, "Sue me, Fauci. Come on, motherfucker, sue me. I'm gonna say all the bad shit I can about you so I can get this shit out there in court." But we didn't get her. But hey, could you imagine if that little fucker was the cause of two fucking massive fuck can you imagine that fuck face when he dies? Was it worth it, Fauci? Hey, buddy, was the Fauci ouchie worth it? You're gonna get some ouchies. That karma poking smart. That's gotta be a motherfucker. You try and fuck the world. Oh, she's gotta hurt. Come to Christ, baby. The great thing about Fauci is he's been pardoned. When you want to come to Christ, you want to pay for your crimes. You know what I mean? He got a free pass. And so did old Dick Liz Cheney. She dicked herself, I think. All Liz got dicked. Oh man. No, I'm not saying anything rude about her dad, Dick. Different kind of dick. You know what I mean? I don't know. You never know these days. Apparently, the Rothschilds are all into that incest is best. But that's coming from their lips, poking spot, not mine. I think it's kind of sick, but hey, gotta keep those bloodlines clean. Clean and clean. Clean and mean. Ready to fuck the world at any time. You know what I mean? Oh, Paris Hilton. What a little, she's a greater actress than you she gets credit for, I think. She's a fucking granddaddy actress. That's what I believe. But that's what those Rothschilds are bred for. You know what I mean? Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Bring the money in, baby. But they're gonna have to learn that the name of the game is love. And love and money are not the same things. Love and money, love and money. They don't go hand in hand. But if you have true love, you never really have to worry about money, right? Because love will always find a way. And a lie will die. And well, James Biden, he got pardoned. Imagine that, eh? We aren't smart enough to say, hey, maybe presidents shouldn't be pardoning people. You know what I mean? Why are we giving these people so much power? We already tell them they can, dictate our lives for us, and we put all our hopes and dreams in them, and then we allow them to pardon their brother and their son, and we're like, hey, this is this is legit. This is legit. But hey, we still don't know what was on that laptop, right? No. We all laugh about the pictures of fucking Hunter with his crack and his hose and probably young people and prostitutes, and it's all a hoot and fun. And I'm quite sure they toss those videos all around, but nobody cares about the actual fucking business transactions, right? We never get to hear about that shit. What was on there as far as business was concerned? Then you got another Valerie Biden Owens, another fucking family member, eh? Oh, what an enterprise, eh? But we knew that, and we let a vice president sit there and tell us that they dictated what the fuck was going on in Ukraine. Hey, we don't like that district attorney that's investigating my son's company. You want your aid money or whatever the fuck it is? Fire him. Fire him now, or you're not getting the money for his own personal benefit right in front of America's face. He did that right in front of your guys' face. But hey, all your politicians all wearing their Ukraine flags. They all knew what that was about. And it just like that. We love you, Ukraine. We'll string you along and you'll be part of the UN. We love you guys. There was never intentions of putting them in the UN. It was just to funnel money. Like, if you truly believed in Ukraine, you would have stood from them from the beginning and said, no, Vladimir, you're not. We're all coming together and saying, no, no war. Put your bombs away, bud. But I don't know if it's true or not. It's just my personal opinion. I've done a lot of research on the Azov Battalion. They bothered me. You know what I mean? And knowing that they were in charge after that, the president that had fired the DA, the Azov Battalion got him running. We don't want you taking down bad people. You got to go. And we're going to have a fair election this time. And this time we're going to put in an actor, and his name's Zelensky. And his wife, when she comes over, just gonna rub it in your guys' faces, buying jewels and thanks for the money, America. We Zelenskys are doing just fine, thanks to you guys. You know what I mean? You would think a man with net worth like that, ready to strap on and be on the front lines, he's dressed for the situation. You know what I mean? You think he'd fucking fund his own operation. He would use his own money. But no, what's that little fucktard's net worth? You know what I mean? I don't know. Are we smart enough to catch on? No, not here in Canada. Mark Carney. That son of a bitch is skin diving with Satan. I'm telling you, he's got some issues. He wants to take $500 billion away from fucking Canada and give it to fucking Ukraine to rebuild it. I seen, oh, they're working on housing now in Canada. Fucking fantastic. Oh, it's so great. We're gonna have all these fucking great places to live. Yeah, they're making these great big buildings. Beautiful, beautiful. Like they're like storage containers all built up and windows in them and stuff. All big and so on. Making apartments out of storage containers so we all have nice places to live. Hey, my country or the place where I reside is it's a joke here. It's fucking disgusting. Nice Canadians. Oh, look at how nice they are. Oh, look at the fine, pretty girl playing rugby. She's so much thicker than the other girls. Oh, go girl, go girl. Rugby, rugby. That ain't a fucking accident waiting to fucking happen, is it? That fucking clown. who's playing the role of a girl on the rugby team with the fucking penis. That motherfucker's riding with fucking Satan. He needs to wake up. I need to help this feller. I need to let him know that playing with the girls isn't fucking good. You can hurt them. My fella, go play with the boys. Why do you need to play with the fucking like this is a thick fella. Right? It's pretty gross. Then we got people who fucking get off of all this shit. In Windsor, where my wife is right now, there's this fucking person who runs around identifying as women, cats, fucking whatever else. And he gets away with fucking, they put him in a fucking home for women, a women's shelter, and expect great results. When do they extend the fucking BC fucking drug policy? Hey, we wanna make sure nobody ever has fentanyl. Come get your drugs from your government. Fentanyl free. And like I said, you guys feel the need to get off that stuff. We got some free stuff next door. You know what I mean? We'll get you off this stuff on that stuff, and we'll let the taxpayers pay for that stuff. Not fucking real. And hey, all your supplies, that's from the taxpayer dime too. You know what I mean? You want your needles, your pipes, your whatever you fucking need. Come get them for free on taxpayers' dime. Let's not take all this money and try and fucking help people. You know what I mean? Enabling people just to watch them suffer. When maybe if they couldn't get what they need, maybe they'd suffer to the point where they didn't want to suffer anymore and they'd fucking. But then again, you got to have a dream or something to get over that, right? Where's the dream anymore? There's no dream here in Canada. There will be. My granddaughter deserves it. She deserves a better world. She deserves, because that's what God had planned for her. Not what you fuckfaces allow Satan to fucking give her. I won't allow that. Maybe I have no say, but I'll die trying. It's a spiritual war. No one gets it. There's two choices. You can be in the spirit of the truth, or you can be in the spirit of the fucking Antichrist, Satan, whatever the fuck you want to call it. And unfortunately, people don't realize that's the nice, comfortable way. Satan makes you feel good. God will make you feel uncomfortable. If Satan is running the show, that's for sure. Maybe if there was more people with God, wanted to be in the spirit of the truth, wanted to find out what was going on in the world, wanted to call fucking people out and not think that they're any more special than us. I'm tired of thinking the way I do. So I gotta put an end to it. Because I'm not gonna fucking take my mind off the truth. So I'll have to change the truth. You know what I mean? I'll have to make the truth is, well, all these fucking elite pedophiles go behind bars. And they don't ever fucking touch or hurt anybody ever again. And they get exactly what they asked for. you know? Uncle Will has a crush on me, I think. He's always trying to get a hold of me over Instagram. Calling me, sending me messages. Stop, Carl. Stop. No. What are you doing? Oh, I don't know. Fuck. It's not that hard, but you people do make it hard. Fuck. There's so many good people out there that want to do the right fucking things, and they're just scared to because there's too many Uncle Wills out there fucking ready to bash you. Better not speak up. You're gonna lose your job. You better not speak up. You're gonna lose your friends. You better not speak up. You'll lose your family. If you lose things because of the truth, they were never yours to begin with because you belong to Christ. That's what I believe. We are all part of the Christ. But if we don't come to Christ, what happens? Do we go to crisp? I don't know. I don't want anybody to find out. But I think people got the wrong interpretations of spiritually growing. People, there's some out there telling you they get downloads and they're super, super smart and they got all the information God planted in their brain and they're gonna all tell you it. Follow them and they'll show you the way. They are the truth. The truth. Anybody who tells you that they're telling you the truth, worry about that. I only tell you what I think the truth is. But if you're pretty sure you're truth and you think it is the truth, don't fucking ever give up on it because the world won't want you to. It will try and fuck you up. You know what I mean? It's pretty bad in this world. You know what I mean? You get mentally broken to the point where you want to leave. And all you want is an investigation on how you got to that point. Let's have a talk. I'm not even scared to face the person I think the problem is. I'm willing to face the fact that if I'm the problem, I'll face the repercussions of it. But living and not being able to fucking have a voice or fucking drive you crazy. But that's what it's intended to do, right? I'm gonna love my workplace trying to explain their stuff. I can't wait to tell the stories of my little adventures there. Fuck. Can you imagine going in, asking for an investigation, begging for them to fucking, hey, I want to fix my fucking brain, and the only way to do it is to have a conversation. Can we do an investigation? Have a little talking. No, this is your fault, Carl. No, this is personal, bud. This is a personal issue. Why are you talking to us? No, this is not a personal issue, bud. No, it really is. No, it's not. I don't have any personal time. Look at my fucking work hours there, buddy. You tell me how it's personal. Or is my work getting in the way of my personal life? This is the fucking things like, and they're so stupid. They don't even know how to do their fucking jobs. Stardust, can you imagine? I go in there, investigation. I go in there and I'm telling them, hey, Corey Plant's going to be next going off on fucking mental leave. Please do an investigation before other people have to fucking go through what I did. Hey, Jay's off because of his little heart. He was ready to go off on mental leave. That's what he told me. You might want to stop. No. Instead, they fucking accused me of being drunk. No one did. I smell alcohol, Carl. Huh. Well, you don't smell it on me, bud. Might be the hand sanitizer next to your fucking nose, meathead, but it's not me. And being a good little HR, once you know that you've accused somebody of drinking alcohol, you You cannot let them drive away. No, no, no. You have to offer them a cab at least, or you have to get a hold of the authorities and not let them drive away because it will be your responsibility because you've already determined. So, you know what I did in that circumstance so I could prove myself? Poking smart. You know what I did? I went to the police station to try and get it recorded because I was like, "Hey, they're falsely accusing me of being drunk, and then they let me walk away, and it's all sorts of weird. So I'd like to have some sort of proof that I'm not drunk." But yeah, they accused me, and well, the police didn't really care. Pretty much just laughed at me. But I still took the opportunity to e text Kinga and say, "Hey, I just went to the police station," just to let them know that I wasn't drunk. So you and you and fucking Johnny Wad there, you guys can rest assured that everything's a-okay on my drive home. But you have to leave receipts like that, you know what I mean? Because if people that are there to help you don't want to help you because, well, it'd be a nuisance to them and they really just don't want to do their job. Mr. fucking Tulsenberg OPPs, fucking jokers. Unbelievable. Citizen comes to you and says, "Hey, I just got accused of some shit," and they didn't even wanna listen. So, hey, don't worry, Mr. Police, I'll back myself up. But then again, I haven't had good results with the police at all. But hey, they gave me what I wanted when I cried. They broke all the rules for me when I cried, eh? Hey, Carmen, did you know that? Police will break the rules if you cry, if you put on a performance. I begged them. I begged them. I was like, "Please let her go back home into the basement, or I'm gonna have to call you guys again because my kids are gonna fucking they're gonna be the next ones to try and beat me up." Fuck. And what did they said, "No, we're not allowed to do that, Carl. It's against the rules. We have to have you in separate places." Well, lo and behold, a million phone calls later and trips to their apartment department. "Hey, can you guys help me? I'm had my fucking, not having a good time. Not supposed to be near me, not having a good time. Breaking rules." Call 'em. Yeah, you should see, Thomas. I'll tell you something. The police are fucking lazy cunts here in Canada. Useless. I like them. In all honesty, like, it's a weird situation if I gotta tell the truth. It's disgusting, the cops here. Can you imagine? Fuck. I mean, they finally do their job. Not supposed to be around me. They catch her around me. They do their job. They remove, right? Well, guess what? There's different rules for girls. If a girl has to go to a bad place and they start having a panic attack, they get taken to the hospital. And then when they're over their panic attack, that same cop who already broke the rules breaks the rules again and lets her back into my house. Does this seem weird or not? So they have to get called again, but because I had a recording, and all you could see was my couch and my table being harassed after they already. You know what this fucking loser says to me? He fucking says to me, he says, "I can't see her, therefore I can't do nothing." These motherfuckers broke my mental health because they wouldn't help me. They fucking destroyed me. The police in Elmer are the most useless fucks. They don't listen. They don't care about doing a good job. They care about following the fucking rules that have been fucking put in place to fucking confuse them and make them not want to fucking do anything because thinking would fucking get them caught in a circle. Like, it's pretty bad when you can sit there and say to a cop, or a cop can sit there and say to you, go, "Hey, Carl, I see your logic, but that's not the way we do it." And you have to explain to the cop, if you can see the logic in what I just said, doesn't that make what you do illogical? Well, yeah. Then why do you fucking do it that way? Why wouldn't you take a fucking note right now and fucking put in a fucking better improvement in the fucking police system or something? Holy fuck. These guys are fucking clowns. The chief of police, you don't ever want to go to him for fucking help. I'll tell you that, ever. He kicked me out of my fucking house. After talking to him, I get a letter. You're being removed. Bucko juice. Oh boy. And I've never talked to him. Never. I can't wait till the receipts come out. I fucking can't wait. Cops look like a bunch of fucking ding dongs. When we get to see, oh, video statements. We get to hear the videos that Carl talks about. We get, oh, fuck, it's gonna be a granddaddy, especially that chief of police. I want him to know he's fucking definitely fucking skin red with there's something wrong with his brain. Like to not listen to somebody and just basically try and make them feel like a complete piece of shit. Weird. It's weird. And the funny thing is I like a lot of them. Hey, on the trips to the fucking hospital, I'm like, hey guys, you guys, you guys got an incident report on me being violent or suicidal? Because I'm getting tired of taking this ride. And when we get to the hospital, I'm going to get put in there. Oh no, Carl, they just want to talk to you. You seem fine. Yeah, I seem fine every fucking time. But hey, guys, there's no incidents. And then when we go in there and the psychiatrist doesn't want to talk about like putting me in there, I don't get to know why I get to go in, but he's basically got no time. And it's just best for me to come in and him to rate my fucking mental health from me and make me feel like I'm crazy, but won't tell me where. All sorts of fucking weird in this world. Who knows? Maybe it's all set up. Maybe everybody knows I'm chosen and they're all against me, like they all say. Fuck. I want to be on a platform where I can look that psychiatrist in the eyes and say, "What's wrong with you, dude? How could you fucking let the people that convinced me to kill myself put me back in the fucking hospital? Who in the fuck are you to fuck with someone's mental health and not have a conversation with them before you fucking lock them in for their mental health?" But meanwhile, I'm sitting there going, I recorded this conversation too. I got it somewhere on one of the phones. And like, what's this about? Violent suicide? I don't get it. Every communication I've had is on my fucking phone, doctor. What is this about? No, no, it's best, Carl. We just need to treat you. Oh man, I'd love to see the notes this motherfucker has on me because he hardly ever talked to me. Hardly ever. Had me locked up for fucking all the time. Fuck, he'd go fucking days not talking to me. There I was, just like, what the fuck? I don't even know why I'm in here. Even the nurse is like, Carl, I think you come in, you seem fine. What are you doing outside of here? Well, I don't know. He won't tell me. Maybe I could fix it. Might have something to do with the videos I do. I don't know. Oh boy. It's a weird world we live in, but hey, we all got our trials and tribulations. But the problem is when you want to stay strong and you want to fight for who you are, and well, you don't want the same shit to happen to somebody else that's happened to you. You know what I mean? Like that whole workplace thing. That's what it was always about. Making sure nobody else had to go through what I was fucking going through. But then I tried to fucking warn the fuckers to have a fucking conversation. The next thing I know, my buddy Corey, I just got them. He's still fucked up in the brain after how many years? He sold himself short too. He fucking just wanted the fuck out of here. He thought it would fix his brain. He thought if he just fucking got away from the problem, it would just fucking disappear. And it's still in there. And that's why I'm fighting. Because Troy Sollinger's, he's gonna eat that for Corey. Corey's gonna release that trauma to fucking Troy Solinger and he's gonna eat it. Troy's gonna eat mine and a lot of other people's too. And Troy's gonna have to face the facts that we're gonna have a showdown and a hoedown. We're gonna fucking I'd love nothing better than to sit there and for him to explain to me how Jamie died and for him to show me how his system didn't create more coils right fucking in front of me. I'd love it. I'd say, hey, let's go over my system in front of a fucking professional, the one that I begged you to fucking do, and let's go with the fucking game plan you put, bud. Let's build banks when we're already fucking behind and we don't have people to run the parts that we need to run. Yeah, it's a good time, isn't it, Troy? Let's see how smart you are, bud. Good old narcissist can't run. Little nobody like me will put Troy in a spot. That'd be so great. You guys got to see Troy. He's like a Greek god, just buff, all steroided out. Oh, fucking loser. But the greatest thing about losing as well, sooner or later you're gonna win if you don't want to be a loser anymore. And hopefully even Troy. That's gonna be tough. It's gonna be a tough one. I hope he makes her because I love him. He made me fuck. He started all this. I love him. He brought me to God. He's the real fucking. He's the He's my favorite. I used to not care for him so much, but he's probably one of my most favoritist people in the world. And I'm gonna love him even more when I can give him the trauma that he will not take. That little chicken shit for being a big tough buff guy. Fuck, he's a chicken shit little motherfucker. Can you imagine karmas? Fucking You have to fucking delete every email you ever had with a person. Are you scared of the way that you behaved? Perhaps. Why do you delete every email? Weird shit. But maybe there's a backup. The backup, backup, backup. There's always when you're a child of God, you can always say, "Hey, I know how to get that information." You may have deleted it, sweetheart, but she's there. You put her out there to the universe forever, and well, there's always a way to unfucking. Uh, you know what I wanted to talk about today? Is there anything anybody else want to talk about? Because I, I got my fucking heart broke again last night. I was hornswoggled again. Hey, do you guys want to talk about how I was hornswoggled, or do you guys want to talk about something else? Not everything we see on TV is real, right? We all know that. I really like to think of possibilities, and I never like to shut the door. Like I can get her, but if you don't think things are possible, then you're just closing doors. You know what I mean? You don't want to close doors. You want to open doors. But this whole UFO thing. You guys know I'm on about the Galactic Federation of Aliens, right? And I'm quite all right coming to the fact that if I found out they're not real, I'd be okay with it. You know what I mean? But it's just the Canadian defense, and it might be all set up from the get go. Because the one that does worry me is well, the Israeli fucking space minister, where he said Trump knows about him, and no one ever fucking closed the deal on whether that guy was crazy or Trump would never answer the fucking question, you know what I mean? You should have had the 2 men side by side. Which one of you motherfuckers is hiding or lying? Hey, both of yous are if you're hiding, you're lying, so which one of yous is lying? Because you don't wanna die in the lie. Because what I found out yesterday watching Candace, well, it wasn't really Candace, it was, what's his name? I can't remember his name, but he talked about Stephen Greer. Do you guys know who I'm talking about? Big alien guy, always has the whistleblowers and all that. Turns out he might work for Israel, eh? You guys go check out yesterday's episode of Candace. I want you guys to determine, take a look for yourselves. I hope it's all wrong, but can you imagine we're being played by Stephen Greer, eh? Stephen Greer, and there's even a part where he might be queer. You gotta watch it. You know what I mean? Why would you hide that? People these days, like the Macrons, are just nobody wants to admit it anymore. You know what I mean? Where's your pride now? You know what I mean? I don't know. I'm always devastated because I was always like, if I had to pick Luis Azevedo or whatever the fuck his name is, or Stephen Greer, which one's probably the realist? And I went with Stephen Greer, but I. But then there's Jeremy Corbell, Carl better quit flipping those hands around. Why? 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 Would you rather have me be like this? Andrew Tate. I'm a tough guy. I got symbols for you. Yeah. He does say some good things. He does inspire some men to think some good thoughts, but overall, I just don't think he's skin riding with God. I don't think he's. That's my personal opinion. I think him and his brother are not of God. They do things for money, and they would continue to do things for money. But that's just my opinion, right? Right, Jay Press. Seen an article today about Rocco's best idol, the little boxer there. The guy got caught with steroids. The little Christian, he always tells people to put his pee pee in their mouth and stuff like that. What's his name? The one that said he had to watch Big Show, trying to look mental, being a Christian, using God and using children to promote his fucking boxing, eh? What the fuck's his name? Oh man. You know what I mean? Garcia. Garcia. Ryan Garcia. I think he's a plant too. Keep acting the fucking fool and keep making Christians look fucking stupid with the whole alien thing. I stopped watching that guy. I was like, something not right in that guy's head. But who knows? Maybe it's just all part of the show. Maybe he is with God. Who knows? Hey, maybe Q is real and it's all just a big act and it's for all us to come together. And Trump is not an idiot. He just plays one on TV. But I know he's bringing America together. But you guys got to remember Hitler brought Germany together too. And he was America's Man of the Year as well, just like Trump. Hey, Bryce Mitchell tried telling you guys. America even loved him at one time. They loved Stalin too. I think they loved Stalin twice. Was it Stalin twice? Man of the Year. America likes some weird men. My, but then again, I don't know if it's all Americans or it's just this Side Creek squad. They want everybody gay, and it's really weird too. So I don't know. They do. It's weird. I hope everybody identifies as a child of God and not with their fucking governments anymore. But hey, maybe Queen Ramana in Canada will save us. Queen Romana, she's working with Putin. She's part of the Q operation. She's gonna set us Canadians free. Be our queen and rule over us. Where will the Mahdi come in, eh, J Press? We got Queen Romana, we got the Mahdi, eh? What are we gonna do with the Mahdi? Hey, are you ready to follow the Mahdi? Just remember, J Press, when a man says they're what you need to follow, they're what you probably need to run away from. You know what I mean? Don't ever follow a man. Even Jesus told you, don't fall for the Pharisees' tricks. They're trickers. And they were like that today, or back then. The highest of religious people, eh? Just didn't have a fucking clue. And now we think that, well, the Vatican, they have a clue. They're all about Jesus. I don't buy the bit. In fact, I have no problems telling the fucking Pope, hey, bud, just my opinion, but you're skin riding with Satan. You ain't got no fucking Jesus in you, bud. You're all full of fear and bullshit. You wouldn't stand up for the right things if it fucking punched you right in the face. Pope better wake up. Stop wearing makeup and not be a fake up. Because fakes don't go up. Only the real go up. What is real will be real. Is Jesus, is the Christ what is real? And not that chunk of fucking land that we all talk about. We're not allowed to talk about unless we say good things. Good things. Good things, good things, good things. You know what? I should be allowed to say whatever the fuck I want. I should be able to have the opinions that I want, and I should be open to new information. But to tell you the fucking truth, October 7th seemed like a bit of a setup. Security just wasn't security the way it usually is. You know what I mean? I do not trust fucking court. I do not. And I think I'm getting a visitor, so I'm gonna have to go before people see her. And well, you guys all have a good day. And I'm gonna, I'm gonna, I get my granddaughter for probably about 10 minutes. It looks like her dad wants to have a cigarette. So,
More coffee. I'm going to get a coffee. So it'll be like 15, 20.
oh, 15, 20. Well, he's gonna have to let dad go for a cigarette and then he can go get coffee and do whatever he wants. And then I'll spend some time with the granddaughter. All right, everybody have a good day. Maybe we'll come back later.